Hey guys, and welcome to another video on my Mr. BetSmart YouTube channel. Today we're talking about my financial portfolio breakdown for the month of November. Now this is the third month that I am showing all my assets and how they're currently doing. If you would like to see the last 2-month portfolio breakdown videos, then check them out on my channel and I will leave links in the corner of the videos for you to have a look if you would like to see them from the start. But there's also a playlist, you can check them out. But anyway, let's crack on. It's the month of November and let's see how all of my assets are doing. So let's start with our Moneybox LISA. Now this is the help to buy scheme that I'm using, which is also invested in the stocks and shares market. Now, as you can see, mine is currently at £11,735.47. So let's type that in now. £11,735.47. So the breakdown, as you can see, is here as well. It's at 47%, and it includes the bonus. So it means it's made £1.7 thousand. Next we have Fundsmith. As you can see, it's at around £15,453.27. Now this is a collection of companies which it believes in their long-term value. So it's money that I'm invested in for the long term and seeing how it does. So it's up around £2,500 increase from the initial £13,000 I put in. I believe I'm going to start dollar cost averaging into this because I do believe it's a good fund and I want to do that. Next we have Binance, which is most of my crypto, and as you can see here, it's at around $12.8 thousand. So if I type that in, you can see it converts into pounds onto the side of £9,676. So my crypto is currently just holding Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, XRP, and a little bit of Axie Infinity that I'm staking as well. Next we go to Smarkets. Now this is the main exchange I use for match betting, and as you can see it's currently at 1.386 thousand, and I'll just type that in there. And I haven't really been using that too much lately, but as you can see it has lost quite a bit because my exchange has been losing more than the bookie, but yes, that is what that is. Now for my affiliate income for the last 2 months, this is currently at £1,432. Now this does not include refunds, and it's not the actual money I've been paid, but it's the best estimate I've got to go off. Now this is from the profit accumulator link that I have, and if people sign up, I'll essentially get a certain commission. Next we've got my Santander account, which is essentially my main bank, and I've got £2,160 in that. Not been saving too much money, so I've been investing a lot of it, but that is what that is. Next we've got my cash, so I've got £730 still sitting around, which I'm trying to get down, but it's just a good emergency fund to have in the case of things going wrong. Next we have my Coinbase account. Now this is another crypto exchange. I'm holding a coin on of AMP, which I think has really good long-term potential. As you can see, it's at $1,103.60, which is about £830, which is a little bit up from what I put in. Now we've got my other accounts, which is just some other bank accounts and places I have cash. Next we have my Trading 212. Now this is where I'm invested in the S&P 500, is the top 500 American companies, and I believe they have some really good long-term potential because I think innovation is going to keep progressing for the next 100 minimum years, which is all I'm concerned with. And as you can see, that is at £3,738.33, which is doing really well. Next we've got Mr. Trading Robot. Now this is a trading robot I put £1,000 into, which they recently exchanged their exchange from Blueberry Markets to Vantage, so I've had to move that into the new one. We're currently at around 140, it's actually £145 profit now, which is really good, just from sat on my ass doing nothing. So that's just got £1,000 in. If you do want to get involved in this, you can get lifetime access to the trading robot, which is usually around £20 a month, and it's a really good system. The algorithm's working really well for me, and there's a code in my bio. Next is the app Plum. Now this is where it's rounding up my spare change, and it's currently sat at £624.15. We've then got Bonus Accumulator, Seki, and OMAF, which are just some other affiliate things going on, and some money I have invested in a platform that our work created for us, and it's up a few pounds, so nothing too much to worry about there. Next, we have my credit card, which is with TimeIt. Now, TimeIt is basically a fintech app where you can get a credit card and you can have a credit up to £1,500 to start building your credit. And as you can see, my credit is currently at £1,043.26, which means that taking into account my overall £1,500 credit, it's actually more than £360. So I'll put that in there and we can see it's actually £456 negative that I'm in debt to the credit card, which is good to build credit. And there's actually a link in my bio where you can download the app and earn £15 credit if you would like. I'm a little bit close to my credit utilization rate of 30%, so I'm going to watch and ease out with my spending and make sure I use my bank card a little bit more. Next, we have my Monzo savings account, which is at £732.15. I can't show this on my phone because I'm currently locked out and my PIN I need to recover, but it's at around £730. I'll show you next month. We've then got my pension. This is with Smart Pension, which I've got an app for, which I'll show you in a second. And my employer contributes 6% and I contribute 6%, which means that 12% contribution of my wage gets put into a pension and invested. And I can choose what those investments actually are as well. Now, as that loads, we can see it's at £2,050.34, which is really cool and means I've broken the £2,000 mark for my pension, which is really, really nice to see. Next, we've got my share incentive plan. Now, this is where I put £150 every single month into Octopus shares, and I get a matching share and a half for every share I buy. Now, I have to wait 3 to 5 years for this, but it's the best way I can estimate it. So I'm basically estimating that the share price is staying average, and I'm adding that share and a half as well, because I expect to stay there for the 3 to 5 years. So it's at £1,875. We've then got my Octopus shares as well. There was recently a private liquidity event where Octopus basically put shares up for people to buy and for people to sell because it's still private. Now, this happens, I think, every 6 months. I'm not too sure because I haven't been there too long, but I essentially bought £2,000 worth of Octopus shares. And we finally got my KuCoin account, which is essentially my crypto, which I'm holding, which are a bit more of a gamble. And this is sat as around $2,067.90. And this converted to pounds is at around £1.5 thousand. And as you can see, it's invested in the following, which are Triads, API3, Lattice, and Xcur. So that is on screen for you to check out. And there's a previous video I just had, which I talked through those in detail if you'd like to check that out. And there we have it. We are at £60.9 thousand for my portfolio, which means we've broken the 60 mark. So let's just type that in there, £60,902.29. And dragging and dropping this down, we can see that the increase is at £2.1 thousand, which is quite exciting. Crypto blew up last month, so I made money from that. But as we can see, quite an average month there. So a decent increase, and I'm really happy with that. Now, if we click the save button on my sheets as well, we can save all of this data to my portfolio history, and we can see what the increases are. So the green is great because it shows that we're still going up in portfolio value. And the changes are the light has gone up a few £100. Binance has gone down quite a bit. My affiliate income has gone up a little bit. The Black Friday sale was a big part of that. The betting accounts have gone up because they've been winning. Santander has been going down. That's from the Octopus shares investment mainly. Coinbase has gone up from AMP going up. The S&P 500 has been going up as well. Plum's gone up. And yeah, that is my portfolio total and my history. And there we have it, £60,902 is my current portfolio breakdown for the month of November. Now, I hope that was a really useful, educational, financial literacy video just to see the static data and how my current portfolio is doing with all the assets I'm invested in and my thoughts on what is going on with them. If you would like any more information on any of those assets, please leave a comment below and I will make a video for you on them more specifically. That was just me showing the exact value of what they are at this current time. Now, this is not a brag. This is not me showing off this investment and this wealth. A lot of people have way more money, but a lot of people have a lot less money, and I just really like everyone to know that there are more opportunities and options out there of what they can do with their money and how they can grow it to become wealthy, which is what I'm trying to achieve with my financial portfolio. So I hope you found this video really, really useful. If you can chuck a like and a subscribe to the channel with the bell notifications on. I know you've probably heard that a million times before, but it really will help me out, and the engagement just really spurs me on and motivates me to keep making these videos. So I hope that was useful, and I will see you in the next video.